in honor of this shitty pile of garbaggio doo-doo fucking shit, I'm wearing my least favorite, hoodie. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about Say Cheese and Die again. Whenever I hear that word again added on to such a fantastic book, I always want to vomit. I get indigestion. It's horrible. You might hear my stomach growling right now. I haven't actually eaten today. Yeah, this book, I think we all already knew what I was going to think going into this review, but spoiler alert, it fucking sucks. Let's get into the blurb. And now for the blurb. Picture perfect nightmare. I don't know the rest of the words, so let's look now. Sourball. Great name. That's what Greg calls his English teacher. Mr. Sore. He's a real grouch, and now he just gave Greg a big fat F on his oral report. He didn't believe Greg's story about the camera Greg found last summer, about the pictures it took, about the evil things that happened. Poor Greg. He just wanted to prove old Sourball wrong. But now that he's dug up the camera, bad things are happening, good, really bad things, just like the first time. And if you think, oh, this would be Say Cheese and Die again. Yeah, but everybody's fucking stupid. So, yeah, this book is horrible. I'm actually gonna be honest. It's not like a 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10, so you're kind of gonna get my idea for the score. It's gonna be not above 5 out of 10, I'll just say that. It's somewhere in the 2 out of 10 to 5 out of 10 range. Because it's still got some stuff to it I like, but overall, and at least story-wise, the book is shit, man. Yeah, let's get to the upsides, this very small things I do like about the book. So before we get into the actual pile of shit this book is, I will praise a few things about it. Alright, it is kind of funny, okay? Now, Goosebumps is known for this. Scary, but funny. See, there's a really scary moment in the book, and it gets funny. That's what the fake outs are that we all hate. Yeah, I know. The whole thing of Goosebumps is the fake outs, basically. But it's just... It's kind of over the top here, but I still kind of liked some of the funniness we got. Stine's writing is good, as always. It's well written, even if it is a pile of shit. It's still well written, and I kind of like the resolution of how they beat the camera in its game this time. It's kind of clever, kind of cool. It's definitely a lot more interesting than the way they did it in the first book, which is not really. They didn't really defeat it. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Starting off with my first massive issue, Greg Banks turned into what was one of the best protagonists in Goosebumps, to one of the fucking worst and stupidest protagonists in Goosebumps. He lost brain cells. I think he hit his head in the time between this book and Say Cheese and Die 1. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous. He is really fucking stupid. Now, I know it's a common trope for characters in the sequels to kind of have amnesia or dementia, kind of forget everything that happened in the first book that made them want to not touch a certain thing again, like the camera, or not do a certain thing again and shit, you know? My stomach's growling. Anyways, this character, he completely forgets. He's like, oh, whatever, it won't happen this time, I'm stupid, oh, fucking idiot. I tell ya, he is fucking stupid. This is the worst case of it. He is absolutely retarded, and I can't handle it. It just pisses me off that this book exists. A sequel to such a great fucking book. And I shouldn't be comparing it, but I really am. If this is trying to be Say Cheese and Die again, make the character a little less stupid and more like how he was in the first book. A little less stupid, alright? There we go. Now, that issue out of the fucking way. Let's talk about my other big issue. And, it's interesting. I rambled on about it for like 3 minutes, so I'm gonna state this lightly. Skirt. Yeah, if you know, you know. Moving on from that weirdness. This book, plot-wise, fucking sucked. It's just Greg doing stupid act to get stupid good grade on oral report. He is putting people in danger. And this kind of adds to Craig's stupidity, but overall, the plot in general is stupid. Just like Greg, obviously. But it's basically, Greg decides to be a fucking idiot for good grades, putting lives and people and just lots of things at risk, even fucking objects like in the last book, like a car, I believe. Many things are at risk because Greg wants an A from a fucking fat cunt. That is stupid, man. That is stupid. That is the worst plot of all time. Not only that, let's move on to my next downside. The fat, skinny shit, man. Hell no. Hell no. Pause. Fuck no. Fuck that shit. No. I don't absolutely hate when Goosebumps gets weird. Because this is kind of weird, you know? We got My Aries Adventure. People turning the... Well, I can't say that for spoiler reasons, but if you know, you know. But we have this book in Pacific, and it is by far the fucking stupidest shit I've ever seen from Goosebumps. The fat and skinny shit is just not funny. It is horrible. Maybe coming from a fat man, it's kind of offensive too. But then again, this is the 90s and there's a lot of chub jokes in Goosebumps books. Anyways, it's hard to read. It's not fun. It's not funny. It's not cool. It's not even scary. It's just so dumb and stupid. It's not even good, man. It's hard to like this book. It has this stupid fat and skinny shit, man. That is fucking stupid. I hated it. I could go on all day about shit I hated about this book, but I think I've already said enough. The plot sucked. Greg sucked. This fat and skinny shit. That scene at the end of chapter 18, beginning of chapter 19. But there's a whole lot of shit I could still go over. Like how the book just sucks so much. Sourball isn't a good character, honestly. The characters in general just have gotten extremely nerfed, not just Greg, of course. And the entire book is just a waste of time, it feels. It's boring as shit. It's horrible. It's hard to read. It's just, there's so much I hate about this book, man. With that being said now, let's move on to the rating. So, what do I think of the book? This might be fucking generous, but overall, I'm gonna give this a 3.5 out of 10. Generous as absolute fuck, I know. Absolutely fucking generous. This could easily be the worst OG series book, but it is not. Nope. Barking Ghost. And be careful what you wish for. It was like slightly worse than this, actually. As shocking as it might be, I think the book was just painfully fucking boring. And not in a fun way, of course. Not even in a funny way like this book was trying to do. It's just bad. But besides that, this book, it had some stuff I liked. The comedy was kind of there. It kind of hit, like 10% of the time. We got the ending. I didn't mention this, but I actually kind of like the ending. It's nice and dark. It kind of helps the score a bit. Of course, good writing overall still. And we have, I don't know, Iwokama. But the book just fucking sucks, man. It's not fun. It's not great at all. It's got some of the... Yeah, so that's my take on this book. 3.5 out of 10. Do not fucking read this shit. Especially if you're a huge Say Cheese and Die fan. Just stay away from that. Forget it exists. Go read Say Cheese and Die Screaming. I remember that one being fine. Okay, that's gonna do it for this book review. I hope you guys agree. If you don't, please explain how the fuck this book is good. This book is horrible, man. Horrible. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.